Alright, starting from this game and onwards, I am using the newer, updated version of the deck list, and here is the deck. I will try and remember to post this deck list in the descriptions below. Thank you. One power hand. I don't think that's keepable. With a 5 and a 7 drop, my most expensive spells. Not great, not great. But playable, I think. I think we're just gonna play the banner here, and then use this for time, and we'll have all 3 colors that I need. And if anything requires a double, I'll draw into it, I think. Alternatively, I could have played this for a red and played this for time, and then played that next. That might have been a little bit better. Let's start with the one that draws us cards, because then we can actually sack it and draw 3 cards. 2,745. My opponent must be playing some kind of a gimmick, because you don't get to this rank by playing a real deck. No, it's a real deck. It's a Yeti's deck. Yep, let's just do it this way. Nah, I don't care about the 1 damage. If he attacks, I'd rather block with the Wisp, so I can draw a card. And also the Grenadin's a little bit better when the Stonescar Scrapper hits the table. I mean, that will be quite a few turns later. I don't have the power that I need yet. Okay. It's now a 4-2. Have to double block it to kill it. But still a good deal for me. I get a card back, and then this is 1/3 of a card. So, yeah, my opponent is not interested in trading here. Let's just draw some cards. I want to draw power mostly. If I can just hit power, that'll be pretty good. Yep, there's 1 power. That's great. There's the second one. Fantastic. Let's play this. He doesn't have an attack, but this deck can be pretty scary a little bit later. Especially because Wump is already in play. If I can't kill this Wump, there's a lot of infiltrate shenanigans from these decks that can be quite good. Oh my. That's rough. Okay, take 2. I'm not too worried about the 2 damage here. I'm more worried about the Yetis that have special abilities. What do I do here? I think I Amber Acolyte. I want to activate the Stonescar Scrapper as soon as I play it. So let's. Oh, what? I have no basic power in this deck? Oh my. That was horrendous. I forgot that I have no basic power in this deck. Oh, jeez. I guess it's because I have too many Waystones. Oh man. Alright. His board is very much bigger than my board. And because I did, oh no. And because I didn't get the power from the Amber Acolyte, I can't even play this and activate it in the same turn. My opponent forgot to attack me, but I think I'm losing this pretty horrendously. If I had the power from the Acolyte, I would have been able to play the Stonescar Scrapper and sack 2 units and gain a bunch of life, mill a bunch of cards, and really get the chain going. Holy crap. Alright. That's a lot of Wumps. He's pretty lucky though, having drawn his most important card in the first 13 cards of his deck. The likelihood of that happening is really low. Ooh, those are not good draws. This one is, though. I can sacrifice to kill probably one of the Wumps, I think. That's the best thing to do. At this rate, he just has to play like 4 more units and I'm dead, because I get shot for 3 every time. Oh, jeez. He activates this, I'm actually just dead. Alright. Not much can save me here. Gearcruncher might be good, but I don't have the time to use it, I don't think. I have to mill 50 cards, that's very unlikely. A single means to an end is not gonna get the job done here. I need a lot of power, because I need to play the Gearcruncher. If he attacks me with everything, that's fine. I'll just trade off all my units, because when the Gearcruncher comes into play, it's gonna completely replenish everything I have anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, take no damage here. I actually gain a bunch of life because of the Scrapper here. Yep, gain 5 life. It's great. And a lot of mill. Alright. Ooh, Smuggler stash is a good one. What can I bring back? Nothing good, actually. Well, let's just do it this way. And sack 2 of these and draw some cards. Okay, now I have basically a recursion of the Gearcruncher. Oh. But the Callus is useless against my opponent's board right now. I need a way to wipe his board somehow. Well, one at a time, right? One at a time. Okay. It's getting there. I can get frisky and actually attack him. His units are getting smaller and smaller, and my board is getting stronger and stronger. Yep, that's a big unit. 5-3, sure. That doesn't actually get through my Stonescar Scrapper, so he can't attack me. I think I'm gonna win this game, actually. Ooh, the Devour might have been good to use on the Gearcruncher so I can kill it, so I can bring it back. Alright. Let's draw some more cards. Let's just kill his last Wump here. I think my opponent will concede pretty soon. Okay. Well, the Amber Acolytes are completely useless because I have no sigils. Yep. I'll bring back the Stonescar, the Bloodrite Callus though at some point. Although I think I'm actually gonna mill him out. I'm actually gonna mill myself out here. I think my opponent doesn't have any way to kill this. Well, even if he kills it, I can bring it back, but I mean he doesn't know that. But I think the Stonescar Scrapper here is what's winning me the game. I'm gaining a lot of life, I'm drawing an infinite number of cards, and of course drawing into cards like this that will bring back the Gearcruncher. I don't think my opponent can do anything here. He can do 6 damage, so he'll do probably 4 to this and 2 to one of the flyers, is what I'm guessing. Okay, so he's exhausted 2 of these, right? So total of 6 damage. Yeah, 2 here and 4 here and 2 here, so 6 damage is what I'm guessing. I guess he could just go ahead and kill the Scrapper here, but... Oh, he's just gonna get rid of all the flyers. That's fine, too. That's fine, too. Let's just go ahead and kill... this thing? Yeah, he conceded. That's too bad. I almost mowed myself out here. Well, that was a weird game. I'm testing out Amber Acolytes because I realized I always needed power, but it turns out I have no basic sigils in my deck and I didn't check. That was just really stupid on my part. And my opponent had an amazing draw, had 3 Wumps in his first 13 cards, and somehow couldn't close out the game. Maybe being too defensive, I'm not sure. But wow, I can't believe I got that win. Okay, let's see what we got here. I've been losing a lot. My ranks has dropped. I was, I think, like rank 50 a week and a half ago. I dropped 700 ranks because I've been brewing decks for the last week and a half. This hand is pretty suspect. Let's try for something a little bit better. Yeah, this hand's better. Yeah. I'll make this into a shadow. At least we have a turn 1 play, and we have a turn 2 play, which is pretty good with Devour. Actually, all of these things are good with Devour. In fact, I may just devour the... Oh, I was gonna say I may just devour the Slumbering Stone instead of the Dark Wisp, but I can do both. I'll devour this one first. Because I really want to draw into power. Yep, that's perfect. And then I can even, if I want to, next turn, Shadowland Guide back the Slumbering Stone, which I think is a pretty good combo. But instead, I'm going to go ahead and play the Dark Wisp and the Slumbering Stone here, because this is much better against a Lightning Storm, which I assume my opponent will have in his deck. Okay. That's also pretty fine. I can't play it because I don't have the shadow. I mean the time. I still want power, so let's start by attacking him with this 2/2. Yeah. And let's just go ahead and sack this for power. If we get a power, we can play a 2-drop, which would be quite good. Yep, looks like we got it. So we play the 2-drop and the Azurite Prixis here, and hope for the best. This deck should have silencing effects, so I really hope it doesn't silence my Stonescar Scrapper here. But if I can play the Scrapper and use it a few times, then we're going to be in very good shape. Alright, goodbye, Slumbering Stone. Yep. At this point, no. This has a lot of value for later on when I sack it to draw cards. This is not too bad. A 6/6. I can kill this, and that can't kill me. I can be a little bit more adventurous, I think. I really want to draw cards, though. How do I draw cards? I can also just annihilate this thing and hit him for 2. That seems decidedly weak. This is a 6/6, hits this, becomes a 6/3, hits me back, becomes a 6/1, and then I can hit this. And I can eventually bring it back. You know, that's good enough for me. Good, I milled a bunch of stuff that I don't want. Oh, he can't even hit me because I have a Grenadin left over from the Hatcher. Oh, excellent. So I can block this, and I can even kill the Chthon next turn without losing my Callus. That's actually very good. Unless he's a Lightning Storm, but probably not. Okay, I can actually kill that instead. Because that seems a little bit more threatening than this one. I have no way to deal with this But then again, I have to deal with a 4/4 flyer later. Yeah, okay. I'll kill the 5/5. It does more damage. And it does it faster. The next question is, what do I do with my remaining power? I think I played the assembly line. I actually have no idea. Let's start with the Shadowland Guide and bring back the Slumbering Stone. The reason for that is because the guide can block his 2/3. Or I can just block it with the Slumbering Stone. And if he has removal, I still get a 2/2 left. So it's a little bit safer than having a bunch of 3/3s, which, once again, he Lightning Storms and I lose everything I got. Yeah. So that can... not gonna block with his 2/3, right? Yeah, he's not. So we'll play the Wisp, and then we'll shoot this thing. I don't think I have a lot of targets in this deck. Oh, sure. So be it. He gets some life. I don't think... oh, jeez. This is a lot of damage. Okay. 3, whoa. Alright, 4/5 it is. Next turn is 2 4/5s hitting me. Ah, bad news, bears. Alright, let's just attack with this and hope he blocks it so I can draw a card. I really need power. Nope, he doesn't let me draw the power. Alright, in this case, the assembly line, because I don't have anything to recur. I mean, I don't want to bring back a 1/1 Grenadin, right? Yeah, I don't. And I can't bring back the Vengeful Gargoyle, so... no! He's gonna silence my 2/2 Gargoyle here, probably. No, he doesn't want me to draw a card, because he knows I have no answers, and he doesn't want me to draw into them, which is good play. I mean, one more power. Like, if I had a power last turn... oh, I don't know if this is too late, but I hope it's not. Let's just swing in with this one. He hits me for... I'm almost dead here, but I don't quite die yet. Oh, actually, if he has a power, I die, right? Yeah, this guy's flying, it gets pumped twice, becomes 4, 12, 15 damage. I take 15 damage if he draws a power. Nope, I do not. I'll take 11 then. Go to 2. Die to a Finest Hour. And pretty much die next turn unless I get something amazing. Alright, so this is it. All or nothing. Wait, let's attack him first. Yeah, let's attack him first. Do I? Yeah, let's just attack him first. Alright, what can I get? Nope, no removal, so I'm dead. I have one flyer that can block one, but I'm taking 7. I need to get rid of both of them, and I have no way to do that. Because I don't have a removal spell in my hand. Yep. I mean, I can bring back the Slumbering Stone, but I have no way to sack it again. So I can't deal with this. Alright, well, that was a good game at least. Flying units that get very big on attack, very scary. And also lifesteal. Those commandos are quite good. Alright. Everybody this is January 1st. So everyone is basically rushing to get into Masters. I suspect we're going to run into a lot of aggressive Stonescar Skycrack kind of decks. And this hand is not horrendous, but man, it's kind of risky. I still need time. I think I'm going to redraw this, especially because we have the non-depleted power source is fire, but the 1-drop is a shadow card, so I can't even play that on turn 1. Yep, we'll start with the Xenan banner here. Oh, that is so stupid. I didn't see this. Oh, I'm one turn behind now. So I should have turn 1 drone and turn 2 dark wisp here, but clearly I didn't. So we should have 2 1/1s in play. We'll see how much that hurts us. If we had the 2 turn 1/1s in play, I would definitely discourage him from attacking me. But I'm also not that concerned about taking 2 damage. And if I had the 1/1s in play, I probably wouldn't have blocked because I value my 1/1s more than his 2/3. I think this is although this is a very aggressive start for my opponent. He's got a good starting hand. So I could actually just play the drone here and then sacrifice this to draw more cards because I don't know how much I care about having more 1/1s in play, and I don't really want to block with any of them. I think I'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and play this. I'm going to block one of his 2/3s with this, and then sack it. I'm also wondering if he'll attack me, because then I can trade these for one of his units. Oh, okay, well, ouch. So here, we'll do it this way. Yeah, we'll block, and then we'll sack. He gains no life. We take 4. I'm not too concerned about taking damage. I think if we're going to lose this game, we're gonna lose this. If we're gonna lose this game, we're gonna lose even if we didn't take that 4 damage. If we lose, it's because our deck didn't come together, which happens all the time. But let's see. I can't play 2 spells no matter what I do, but I think playing more 1/1s. Actually, playing the 2/1 here may discourage him from attacking with this life-stealing duel here, but it's also the most vulnerable to a removal spell like Torch, because he just torches this. And I'm not short on power. Let's just play the assembly line here, and bring back the Dark Wisp, because I really want to draw cards. Actually, I still have 2 more things. No, let's wait. I still have 2 more cards I can play. If I have to, I'll bring back the Dark Wisp to draw a card later. But I can also bring back the Acolyte later. So that's a 3/2, and I can block the 3/3 here. I have a feeling he has a trick. But I don't really need my units that badly right now. So if I block with all 5, he Finest Hours this becomes a 5/6. I lose all 5 of my units. That seems pretty poor. Let's just block a 3/3 and take 4 again. Once again, this deck does need a lot of units in play because the Stonescar Scrapper needs to sacrifice 2 other units. So, like that. So I don't really want to just throw my units away for no reason. I'm actually afraid of playing the Scrapper and getting it obliterated, although this deck doesn't typically play Obliterate. Next turn I can play the Scrapper and use it in the same turn. So I think that might be better. I think I'm actually better off just playing out all my units. And next turn I Stone Scrapper, I sack 2 units, draw 2 cards, then I can start Dark Returning back whatever I want to draw more cards, and hopefully I would have drawn enough cards and gain enough life to help stabilize a little bit. Here, I'm going to go ahead and do this, because I do have the Scrapper coming next turn. And we'll make him use his trick. It's okay, we'll basically trade no cards for the trick, because this leaves behind a 1/1, and this got me a power. So, both those cards has replaced themselves already. So, I'm actually pretty happy using this to get a trick out of his hand. The problem is he's getting a lot of life from this thing, and 1 means to an end is not going to kill him. We need to draw 2 memes to an end to kill him, which could be a problem, but let's see. I'm not going to attack him. I need some of these for blocking if I go down too low. No, that's bad. I do not want to draw 2 more power. I also don't have the Azurite Prixis nor the means to an end. That means I have to draw into them first. So, to win this game, the first step is to basically activate Stonescar Scrapper and get it going. So I got that going, but to really win, I'm still kind of far off. So he clearly has another trick. I'm just going to go ahead and block and take 3 here. I'm definitely not going to throw the Scrapper in front of anything because this is the most important card in my entire deck. If I draw a Gearcruncher, I'm right back in this game. In fact, if I draw a Gearcruncher, I think I win because the Gearcruncher would just eat his units one at a time and eventually he will lose. Yep, let's start by sacking. I really hope I have means to an end soon so I can start... Oh, there's the Gearcruncher. So next turn we're in good shape. The question is, do I bring anything back? Or do I save this to bring back the Gearcruncher if it dies? I think I'm going to go ahead... See, can I survive next attack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He attacks with 2 units. I block and block, and then Gearcruncher next turn. Yeah, I think I'll be okay, actually. I don't think I need to use anything. The scariest thing is if he has a Deep Forge Plate, in which case I take a ton of damage, but using the Dark Return now doesn't help me against that anyway, so let's just end the turn here. Oh no, that's not a good sign. Yep, we'll take 1 here, unless he has something. Okay, that's good. We killed one of his units. I gained a bunch of life because all my Grenadins die. I do need a lot more power to be able to activate the Gearcruncher, but I think that's fine here. Let's just play this and sack 2 things. Draw 2 cards and gain 2 life. Alright, Slumbering Stone is good. Gaining 2 life is good. I think my opponent's in trouble here. This deck doesn't quite have enough reach to burn me out from 16. He knows he's lost, because once you get the engine going, he knows I'm going to draw into more Gearcrunchers. He knows I can bring back Gearcrunchers, and he has no flyers, and also he has no units that will survive a nuke from the Gearcruncher, so it's a legitimate loss for him. Unfortunately, I didn't draw the means to an end nor the Azurite Prixis, so I straight up just beat him with a random Stonescar Gearcruncher deck. It's not really what we're trying to do here, but that's what happens. Even it's one of the most dissatisfying things about playing this deck is sometimes even when you have the combo on going full throttle and you're definitely going to be able to trigger means to an end, your opponent just concedes because he knows you can get it off, and and it still takes you a long time to do it because you have to click and sack and click and sack and draw, and it just takes you quite a few turns. It's like the inevitability is there. Your opponent knows he's dead. So typically they just don't wait for the 5 more turns to die. They just concede. And so even when your combo does work, you don't often get to see it, and that's really unfortunate with this deck. With the version of the deck that has Combustion Cell, you can accelerate much faster, and sometimes you can combo off in 2 or 3 turns, but without it, it does take like 5 to 10 turns to combo off, even when you do have everything in place. But anyway, next game. Okay, let's see. So this set... wait, let's take a look at hand. Our hand is bad because we have no time, so we can't play either of these cards. And this is a 5-drop, so I think that's an easy redraw there. This hand is much better. We have all 3 influences. We're only 1 away from Acolyte, which will get us the 4th power. So when we get our 3rd power, we'll get our 4th as well. We also have a bunch of plays. This is a good hand. This is a really good hand. We might actually... Oh, we're playing against Felon Control. We might beat our opponent with a Combust this game, actually. Our opponent's name is Richard Nego. Or Richard N. Go. Whatever. Yes. Swing in for 2. So, if he doesn't Lightning Storm us, we're actually going to go ahead and play the Dark Wisp, and then the following turn, Combust for an 8/8 weapon, and I think that would actually win this game. Yeah, I think we will do that. Let's go ahead and get another power first. I don't need double black for anything, so let's just go ahead and grab another fire here. So I'm just really hoping my opponent doesn't Lightning Storm. Ah, no! I wonder if a 6/6 weapon would have done it. We'll see. We can always callous after the Gearcruncher, right? We'll play this. We'll sack this to kill that. Hack him for 1. No, don't really like Praxis Banner here. I think I'm going to go ahead and Dark Return the drone, which will give me the most units, which I kind of like. Or actually, I can get the Acolyte, which will get me towards the Gearcruncher, which I also kind of like. So if I bring back the drone, I'll have 3 units in play. I can callous for a 6/6 weapon. I wonder if a 6/6 weapon is good enough. I suspect that it's not. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and bring back the Acolyte, because I think getting towards 7 power is going to be a little bit more beneficial. Bringing back the Grenadin to make a 6/6 Callus, I think is a little bit all in, because all he has to do is play a Champion of Cunning, which is a 5 attack unit. I hit it once, and then he can Varus favor me. Oh my lord. What are the odds of that happening? Alright, I guess that's even better that I didn't do it, because he would have knocked this out of my hand, and all I would have in play is a bunch of 1/1s. So I guess this was for the best. Now we have 7 power. We can play the Gearcruncher for 3, which is not fantastic. As always, my best draw is Stonescar Scrapper. That card seems to be the backbone of this deck, and it seems like if I don't draw that card, this deck doesn't do anything. I'm kind of sad about this Callus though, because if my opponent was a little bit more greedy and he Lightning Storm 1 turn later, I would have an 8/8 Callus in play, and I think that would beat him. I think that would win the game. But my opponent, of course, is not greedy, and he used it in the perfect time. Because when he used the Lightning Storm, it wasn't even that much of an advantage, because all I had was really just 1 card. I had I had 2 Grenadins in play, which he wants to get rid of, and then the Amber Acolyte I had in play already fetched me a power, so it kind of replaced itself. And then I had a Dark Wisp in play, which also replaces itself. So my opponent actually didn't get a lot of value from that. So my opponent actually just made a 1-for-1 trade with his Lightning Storm. So a very non-greedy and good play by my opponent. He must have suspected that a Callus might be a thing. Yep. So he's killed that one, which is fine. I'll bring back 4 Grenadins next turn. Or I can wait 1 more turn and bring back more. I don't think 1 extra Grenadin is going to win me the game. But I also don't think playing this now is going to win me the game, because he's most likely just going to play a Black Sky Harbinger and kill all my units. Well, I can't sit here and do nothing, so let's just go ahead and do it. If he Black Sky Harbingers me, I'll play this and make 1 more Grenadin, and... oh, jeez. That is not a card you see very often, but a very good card against me. That also means I can't bring this back. My opponent has all the answers for me. Jeez. Oh, well, there you go. Alright, I'm not going to play this Grenadin. Not like it would make a difference having 1 extra 1. But then again, if I lose my board, it's not like having the 1 Grenadin in my hand is going to help me. So, alright, he kills that one, but he still takes a lot of damage here. Oh, no, he takes no damage. Alright. This is not a good matchup. My opponent has... the thing that really scares me is the fact that I can't even bring back the Gearcruncher anymore. Once it has been... oh no. Now I draw it. But then again, I have gained no life this game, so it wouldn't have mattered. The means to an end, this deck really needs the Scrapper. Without the Scrapper, this entire deck just does nothing. My opponent's deck is super ultra defensive though. He's played no threads so far. Well, there's the thread. And that destroys me completely. Okay. Alright. My best draw, Stonescar Scrapper, as always. My second best draw, a Dark Return. A Dark Return bringing back the Gearcruncher is pretty good. Because that will allow me to actually shoot down some of these units here. That's not good. Alright. My opponent has too many answers at the perfect time. Ooh. This is not your typical Felon control deck. This is a... Huh. Alright. Attack with these two. He doesn't want me to draw cards, which is more than fair. Okay. Doesn't even have enough units to bring back for the various... Okay, yeah, this game is pretty much over. I drew just as much power as my Felon control player, who has a lot more ways to draw power. I think that's the definition of getting flooded. I think I'm dead on this attack, so let's not waste his time.